Hello class, I will be reading Where the Wild Things Are. The story and pictures are by Maurice Sendak. So I just have a couple of questions. Has anyone seen this book before? I'm also wondering, do you guys think that this story is about wild things, and do you think it'll have a positive ending? Let's take a look and get started. Where the Wild Things Are. Where the wild things are. Look at those cute characters. They look kind of scary. Looks like this guy's gonna be the main character. We'll have to see. Alright. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief on one kind. Of one kind, I'm sorry. I wonder what he's trying to hammer through. And another. Oh, now he's chasing after a dog. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. Oh no. That's terrible. I would be hungry. There he is in his room, mad because his mom sent him to his room without eating. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. You guys see the forest up at the top? I see a couple trees starting to form. And grew. Starting to look a lot more like a forest in his room. And grew until the ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. Doesn't look like his room anymore. It looks like it's turning into a forest. Alright. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. Oh, look. It says Max on the boat for him. He's sailing through the ocean. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. He's starting to meet all the wild things. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed him terrible claws. Things are getting scary for Max. You guys see all the big wild things? Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick. Off staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Well, that's interesting. Turns out they're scared of him. Noah, do you see Max in one of these pages here? Which one's Max? And made him king of all the wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. So it looks like everybody's listening to Max at this point. They're dancing under the moon. Looks like they all became really good friends. They're kind of looking at him creepy now. Kind of scared for Max. Oliver, why do you think Max is sad? Let's keep reading. We'll have to see. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. Oh no, looks like he's leaving them. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. I think he's heading home. We'll have to see. What does everyone else think? Oh, looks like he's back in his room. And into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. His meal was still hot, even though the book was saying he was gone for a couple years. Alright guys, do you guys think this could have had a different ending? And what was your favorite part?